These messages be on. They be on one. You know, you gotta listen and learn from them. That's all I gotta say. So if you don't want to listen and learn, then it's time to go. Cause I don't want to offend you. Cause I do say a few words, and I might say something you don't like. But that's life. And y'all like, share, and subscribe. My newcomers, what it is, what do. Let's talk about what's going down. What's going down with my Capricorns? Now we got somebody named Kimberly. What's up, Kimberly? Names come out, but this is allegedly. We don't take that in the wrong concept, okay? You need to pay attention to things, Kimberly. There's something you need to pay attention that you ain't really paying attention to, they say. You need to be more on guard on things. What's going on here? What's going on? It says, see, somebody says, I am taking your love and light from you. I don't like you, really. Somebody don't like you. Named Kimberly. Okay, Kimberly, what's up? Kimberly, what's up in the dub? Let me give you a handshake. Kimberly, you know, I'm going to tell you something. You can't take nobody love and light from nobody. Love and light is what you put in it. You know, people want to get mad over the dumb stuff. But it's just you listen and you want to hear, you listening and you want to know yourself. So don't be trying to take something from somebody else, because it can backfire on you. Because you don't know who somebody is. That's the catch to it. I don't shop it. Nobody shop at Best Buy. What's going on here? You want to play? Nobody care about that. Says it's a mystery. There's a mystery going on. Something about a mystery. So what is the mystery that we're talking about? There's a mystery, something about a cancer. Something about a mystery about a cancer. Something about back in May. Something happened in this past May. Okay? Somebody allegedly, trigger warning, me not a doctor, they might have to need to go because they got lung cancer. Need to check it out ASAP. They know they have it allegedly. My sympathy, I wouldn't want that for anybody. But they says auntie and family took your part of the grandparents' money and your inheritance land in the house, and these were some bad people that they were associated with. I see why you got cancer, allegedly. Some people thieves, man. They stealing on people, allegedly. If you stealing, then hey, you get what you get. Being a thief comes with a hard job. Sometimes you got to take the bitter sweet. It said you're highly respected spiritually in these streets. Somebody's highly respected in these streets, Capricorn. Somebody knows somebody highly respected. It says he's going to get himself into something he can't get rid of and he can't get out of. It's not your fault. Sometimes you got to take the bitter of the sweets. It's not always your fault when people do dumb stuff. That's why I don't get mad, because I used to carry every weight on my shoulder. But you can't carry every weight on your shoulder. You got to pray for the dummies and pray for the good people. And if the dummies don't want to listen, that's on them. They face their own fault. I say this, it's best to be wise than walk into a gunfight and you ain't got your stuff together. See, somebody in the past was trying to shadow ban you on YouTube past, but it's not working out very well. They took a vote. To get you shadow banned. Oh, really? Y'all went all the way out? You had a tea party and let's have a party. Yay! Go to that. Justice and judgment on you for doing it. You don't be taking nobody out for that. I'll be ashamed of shadow banning somebody because you all in your business. See, somebody doing head games. Maybe it's time to get out of your own way. Nobody knows everything. That's what I'm saying. Get out of your own way. Y'all, go vote for somebody else that's going to be unhurt yourself. See, somebody thought. See, that's why 3 of these is finna go down. Because people want to still play. It's going to be some rest in peace. Keep playing. They says God is watching all these cult members, family and friends. I told you to stop. You are told to stop. So Most High said, that's why don't get mad what I do. It says, I want to fix our connection. Somebody said they want to fix something with your Capricorn. Either somebody crosswatch or somebody It says the tree of life. You're learning the tree of life. It says somebody could have lived on the east and west side of town, man. They could have lived on the east or west side of town back in the day. See, somebody said for the past 10 years. They said somebody named Tony allegedly was saying that Oh, Tony, somebody out there running their chops, telling and being a, snitch magnate, telling on everybody. Man, what's wrong with you? Shut your mouth. If you ain't, you gonna get sores when you're talking about people. Stop gossiping about people. I tell people, mind your own business and you'll live long. So let me give you a handshake. Learn to mind your business and you'll live long. When you're being mean and hateful, that's why people get mad at you. You know, you don't run around starting. That's like gossiping. You know, that's like, they call that another way of spell work. This old man was doing that. He was doing that in the Family Dollar store. He was doing that in the old Family Dollar store. That's why he was, see, something was smelling bad. See, somebody did smell bad. And they rods smell bad, allegedly. And they got an STD, too. And they didn't worry about that. They didn't bother telling that they got an STD. But they telling everybody about somebody lived over there for the past 10 years. See, there's no more bullying Aries. See, because, you know, you can't be bullying Aries because you too inexperienced for that. It says lawyer coming to help you soon. There's going to be a lawyer finna come and help you with your problems. And so don't you worry about these clowns, man. It says my family looked up to me and I felt like I couldn't let them down. Well, that's on you. I can let you down when you're lying and you're stealing. I don't do no stealing for other people because I learned a long time ago. You steal for other people, you're going to steal for somebody else. And keep putting your hand in the kitchen jar, you're going to get burnt off. That's how I go. I was taught when I was a kid, get your hand out there. That's what I was taught. And if you put your hand out there, you shake hands with the bad person, it can always mean a lot of other things down the road. I don't do it. See, they looking for a better life. So me's going to travel somewhere new. Someone wants to look for a better life and me traveling someplace else. Maybe you need to do that because that's the best thing. Somebody named Gardner, allegedly. Names come out, but don't take it personal. This says anything was possible back in the day, you know. That's what we said. It says there's a bad man or lady that brings a lot of drama in people's life. They do. See, somebody was over here having their organs may stop working because they was doing it. Somebody named Doris. I told you, allegedly, when you go get in other people's business, it ain't nothing but gossip. And it ain't nothing, and this is a legend. You can't take nothing of this unless it's you. If it ain't your story, don't be putting it in the cookie jar. If somebody about to ask you for a place to stay, somebody said, hell no. Somebody could be 14 to 19 years old. Okay, but somebody in the past, you know, nope. Because, see, somebody's going riches to rags for what they did. That's why they want to ask you for a place to live. He says someone was asking about you. Someone whose last name could be Smith, allegedly. What's up, Smith? You know, it says someone who was trying to do spell work on you and it went back to center. That's why it was in reverse. Someone named Chaplain. Put your spells on yourself. You know, they were putting on Chaplain. Somebody was putting spell work on somebody. It could be somebody's grandpa was involved in it. Shoot, there's always somebody in that spell work. It don't even faze me now. Spell is in. That's what everybody do. See, somebody wished you gone and it's in reverse. It's not happening, baby. See, they sacrifice you to some elites and some aliens because they not human. And so they sacrifice you to these unhuman bloodsuckers. And they're not enjoying the sacrifice because they know they want a street tag. And they want to put a street tag on it's coming for somebody for bringing them in this. And they like, it's bull. They thought it was bull. You mess with these people. They is mad at you. You sacrificed the wrong one. Now danger is around you. Not this person, but danger will be around you. They says evil is around you, man. You shouldn't sacrifice people if you don't know if you can do it. Like, share, subscribe. Challenge is over. Justice and judgment. No sacrificing nobody.